day. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A give up the middle to Carter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brissett. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. To throw, Brissett. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Here's Brissett. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Going for it, it's Carter. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They'll be led out by the former 7th-round pick from FIU. At quarterback, it's Alex Magoo.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Magoo on the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Here's Magoo looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly from Lockett. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Brissett. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he will have a giant first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Matt Rule not a big fan of that last call, and he's going to go ahead and challenge it. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Brissett to throw on 1st. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. They go play action with Brissett. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the red zone now, Brissett targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 8. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Magoo. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. To throw is Magoo. Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Magoo back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll start at Raymond James Stadium, an NFC South matchup between New Orleans and Tampa Bay. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. Michael Pittman, a touchdown reception. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. But the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. Throwing here, Magoo. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. It's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll try to run with Harris. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Najee Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1st down, Brissett. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Right from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett. Right back to Pitts again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brissett on 1st down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now on 2nd down. Brissett. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Brissett. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. A throw to the flat for Carter. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. To throw again on second down. Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Now Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by DJ Reed. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And that will be incomplete. Well, and now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. So Matt Rule able to challenge that one successfully. Harris is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Brissett sets to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st and 10, Brissett looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brissett now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. And the Giants are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Brissett again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He'll drop to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Carolina, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.